Florida star. And we got guests in the building. But before we get to the guests, ladies and gentlemen, my big sis is joining us.
Yes.
Is joining us. We got the Empresses on the line.
Hey,
John Holland Howell, who is now
the
sponsor of the stream. Listen, when I tell you Hollywood, Powerful Production is sponsoring it. Yes. Yes, she is making sure that we are coming over your airwaves, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Empress, how you doing, Empress?
I'm okay. I'm here at the Performance Academy at the Arts Bazaar. They got fire outside. They got people walking, snakes, and all this stuff. So, but I'm inside.
Yeah.
Oh, you inside? That's where you at. That's where you at.
They got all that going on outside, but I'm over here.
Yes, and of course, we got to give Shauna because she be busy, and so she be them doing stuff.
Yeah, but I'm shout out to the Performers Academy. The Arts Bazaar going on. They got a lot of great things going on out there.
Yes.
And I wanted to introduce my wife, but she being she doing the most with this microphone.
Absolutely.
So while she over there playing with this microphone, we're gonna talk about our guests coming in. How you doing, Miss Cheya?
Hey, Cheya
Thousand. Cheya Thousand.
Kudos to y'all. One, because we on Victory. Two, you said my name right from the gates, and you said my whole name right. Thank you very much.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it. They're busy because they trying to make business not to get this good word of my own.
They don't get this good word. You don't get this good word, but you like it or not.
They trying to stop my live, but it's all right. We look, y'all can go on YouTube. You can watch almost over 120 something shows right now.
Yes,
I'm gonna get this vibe before this impact moment because y'all gonna get this impact moment. Y'all finna get it. But yes, Miss Cheya.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Happy to be here.
Yes, like you said, your business coach fussed at you about going live and stuff.
Oh yeah, my coach, she be fussing at me because I don't go live. I don't talk about what I be doing. And this is my second interview today.
Business coach. Yeah. She about to get a crash course of what it means to go live.
We doing it.
Oh, you hear that? They talking
about she about to catch it today. Oh yes, we about to break in like Major Pain.
We're doing it. Yay. Well, thank you so much for spending your Thursday with us.
I ain't even type no description in. They trying.
Happy to be here.
Happy Friday Eve, everybody. Did you even introduce the show?
I did. You were super to play on the microphone.
I was doing everything. We were supposed to say before we get too far into it, come on, y'all, make sure you do business with one of the oldest Black-owned media companies here in Northeast Florida. Now more than ever, it is important for you to know where you get your news. Where do you source your news?
Yeah.
There's a lot of major corporations that have all these news sources in their pockets. We are talking about local, independent, woman-led, Black-led media companies. Please, now more than ever, it is extremely important to support thefloridastar.com,
thefloridastar.com. See, y'all don't know. See, that bitch, y'all will catch this impact moment one way or another. I'm trying to tell you. I know what it is, boys. Listen. Boy,
the devil is busy.
Well, we gonna get over to Miss. We gonna get over to Miss Cheya. I know you got the questions, but can you go ahead and give us an introduction? Tell us how is it that you were impacting the community?
We jumping in.
All right, so y'all, thank y'all for having me again. My name is Cheya Thousand. I am the founder of
I feel like I should have like a sound effect with your name.
I love it.
Perfect.
I love it. Thank you. It's a blessing. I'm the only one with my name. Most people can't say that, so I'm the only one with my name. And I'm the founder of CT Wellness Co. We are a workforce wellness solutions and events company. And our job is to come into organizations, nonprofits, and government agencies. And we teach how to lower stress, perform at a higher level, impact your bottom line through leveraging emotional intelligence.
Now, you got to start with the high in the world of you managing stress. See, I'm one of the people that's won the lottery with migraines. I got hypertension. I got chronic migraines, TMJ, all of it. And like last time I took a stress test, they was like, your stress is like your normal is regular people's stress. Basically, he was like, yeah, your normal is regular people's stress. Your stress, however, is
Yeah, that's problematic. So I always start with, but I already know what you value. So if you value what you value.
Come on.
And you know what you value,
Yeah.
then you should have some boundaries in place.
Yeah.
Boundaries help limit your stress. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Boundaries really help limit your stress. When you know what you value, your values allow you to say yes to what you
Well,
want.
explain when you set boundaries, you be pissing other people off when you be saying.
And that's okay.
Okay.
And that's okay. But first of all, you ain't gonna be liked by everybody. You ain't for everybody. You ain't gonna be liked by everybody, and you ain't for everybody, and that's okay. And the thing is, it's on your part with that being okay, because they okay with not liking you. Why are you mad they don't like you?
I like her. We need to bring her back. I like her. So, what are some of the ways that your business like helps target people? What are some of the demographics you go into when it comes to helping people manage stress? Like, who do you talk to? Why is managing stress important? What is your vision behind that?
So, I'll just give you a little background on me.
Okay.
So, I've experienced stress, burnout specifically 3 times over the course of 10 years. And I worked in retail, I've worked in HR, and I've worked in a bunch of different environments. And burnout is no joke. So I became what I needed.
I'm preaching.
I know. And y'all get burnt out for real. For real.
Oh.
So y'all have to take sabbatical, and y'all have to have serious boundaries. And it's hard to have boundaries in what you do, because if you have boundaries in the church, then people say you're not an approachable pastor. So I get it. However,
can I call your house at 12 o'clock at night?
See, and they shouldn't have you home though.
Mm.
So I'm just saying, these are things, these are ways that you set boundaries and you put parameters in place. You have to have a buffer. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I used to be an executive assistant to the executive assistant to my pastor in New York. And I'm from New York, CCC, shout out Reverend A.R. Bernard, thank you very much. Christian Cultural Center.
Oh,
and my pastor,
yes,
I was his assistant's assistant. And you need boundaries, you need a buffer. Y'all are supposed to have gatekeepers. And there's a reason why y'all have gatekeepers. Because they contact your gatekeeper, and that gatekeeper determines if they can get it to you.
See, it's so funny that you say gatekeeper.
Yes.
And I'm trying my best not to jump too far ahead into this impact moment.
Okay.
But gatekeepers. Because see, sometimes the gatekeepers are the things that doggone stress you out.
They are. But if they're stressing you out in what you do,
Come
and
on.
they are supposed to be your gatekeeper, they're not your gatekeeper. They're actually your hindrance. And that person is actually hurting you.
See, Empress, what we're not talking about earlier, that sometimes that the people that kill your business is not the people that's in it, but the people you want fired.
And that's where discernment comes in.
Don't do that. That's my spiritual gift, and I hate when I'm right. Oh, I hate when I'm right.
You're right.
Oh, because I'm trying to tell people nicely,
No.
you about to hit a wall, and they be like, I don't see no wall.
No.
And I be like, no, you about to hit a wall. And they be like, well, I don't see. I be like, you about to hit a wall. And then I'm the enemy because I'm trying to show you the wall.
Yeah.
And then when you smack it, you be like, well, why didn't you tell me?
Yeah, no.
I told you 3 times.
Y'all, this conversation is getting so heated. We are so excited.
We're going to drag it over into the next segment.
When we return, we'll have more from Miss Cheya Thousand and how she's impacting the community.
We're going to keep talking because we live on YouTube. So y'all, you need to go on YouTube. You need to go on Facebook. You need to go on Instagram. But we'll be back after this commercial break.
We're in here talking.
Goodness.
So listen, about these gatekeepers.
Yes.
Because we still live.
Yes.
So about these gatekeepers.
Yes.
Because I'm about to cut one circulation off because they can't breathe no more.
Do it.
Because listen, you're trying to gatekeep with the people that need to get to God.
So that's what people do. That's especially the Christian. And that's a Pharisee, right?
Hmm?
Ain't that a Pharisee? That's a Pharisee. Okay.
I was going to ask something soft to throw at you.
I'm just saying that's a Pharisee. If we know our word, that's a Pharisee.
That's Pharisee.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Okay.
So what you're saying is that person's a Pharisee. And if that person's a Pharisee, then it needs to be corrected. And honestly, what my pastor has taught is we reposition. Everybody don't need to know that they've been cut off.
Because we call it realignment.
No, so it's a reposition. You ain't got to realign because you in your alignment. They just don't need to be there. So Jesus had the 12, he had the 70, and then he had the 100.
When you say it.
So when he had all of them, everybody wasn't in his immediate circle. So that person just needs to be repositioned to the 70. And if they can't be in the 70, then they need to be in the 100.
Even in the 12, you only had 3 that was like right
That part. And John was the one he loved. And he said it all.
He was the one he put in charge.
Okay.
But here's Lord, we about to get.
Because the one he loved. Because the one he loved ran fast.
But John called himself the one he
I know,
loved.
I love it. But you know when you were grandma's favorite. I said grandma's favorite.
See what y'all did was, y'all jumped in the middle of a good little Bible study. Y'all jumping in the middle of a good little Bible study. So let me go ahead and ask you the rest of these questions before I get in trouble about both of these. Ooh, you trying to get me in trouble. So what does wellness mean to you?
Man, that's a great question. So wellness to me is about holistic wellness. And when I say that, I mean, I need wellness in every area of my life. It is not just bubble baths, self-care, nails and hair done. Wellness is mental health. Wellness is spiritual health. And I need to have a relationship with something greater than myself, being my Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. And then I need to make sure my finances are in order. I need to make sure my house is in order. So wellness clears my mind. Wellness is my whole well-being, taking care of myself and my well-being. Not just me, because I help take care of other people. I make sure my family's on point. Social wellness, I make sure my community's on point. That's the equity that I put in. That's my sweat equity, is pouring into my community to make sure my community is also.
All right, I need you to give me these 3 tips. But before you give me these 3 tips, it is so insane that you made this. Because I have a ministry that is dedicated to mental health and church hurt.
The listeners and viewers will know.
Everybody who watches the show know that faith under construction, no matter where you are in your faith is always under construction. And people real quick.
I got to think about that too.
But there's two ends to that, and I'm gonna get back to this interview because we gotta get the big six. There's a difference between you want to do what you want to do and you getting your feelings hurt because you're getting corrected. And the church realizing that it is made up of people, and y'all sometimes get it wrong.
But are y'all hurt by the church? I got a question about this.
No. Because I know where you're about to go. I know where you're about to go because see, here's the thing: the message of kingdom building is that the word church is the body of Christ, which is basically a community. Everybody gets people hurt. I get that. But you have a lot of people that have the word church on the outside of the building.
Come on,
that's the church. Yeah. It's a business.
But we're also the church, right?
You and I are the church.
Yeah. So if I'm the church, did I get church hurt? Or did I get hurt by a person who happened to be in the building?
But here's the thing: it would be that would be a thing if it was just person to person. It's not always person to person, because sometimes you'll have unchecked authority in the church. Like it's a system of generational curses on the entire building. The pastor is mad because he's short-handed. He ain't got good help, and the people that's saying that they help him. Is stealing and doing other stuff.
Pastor needs sabbatical.
Pastor needs sabbatical, but at the same time, he's got 5, 4, 3, 9 kids plus a wife.
Yeah, that's the first person you see in the building.
And we ain't talking about no real persecution. We talking about I didn't get my church so low.
Or your seat.
Or my seat.
Or your seat, because I sit in that seat every day.
That's institutional hurt.
That's institutional hurt. But okay, I'm gonna challenge that. Or have you in your mind made up ideas that these things are yours that are not yours, because we are supposed to be stewards over this whole thing to begin with, and none of that stuff belongs to you to begin with.
You said such a mouthful. I'm gonna tell you when my ministry comes in, and I'm gonna ask you these questions. I need to get the shine. So here's the thing that a lot of people don't understand: church is made up of people.
Yeah.
And we are a family. And in your family, family act crazy.
Act up.
So here's the other thing that a lot of people don't realize. It ain't just members that get church hurt. You know who are the most church hurt people in the world?
The people who work in the church.
Yeah, but you know who's the most hurt church person in the world? Yeah. So if you want to sit up here and say that if this person, the pastor get eaten up by the whole congregation.
And he can't go back and tell them about it, because then he's going to have issues.
Because here's the thing. First off, it's not supposed to be a one-man rule anyway. The example that was put forth is that it was supposed to be an apostle-ran organization. Not majority rule. We have unanimity of what happens. That's what it means when it says that 2 or 3 people are gathered. That don't mean y'all are allowed to play. 2 or 3 gathered mean that it is enough believers present to establish the church, to perform church discipline.
Okay.
But here's my thing. You can't be sleeping around and saying that the church judged me.
Because most of them don't know their Bible anyway. So
right. My people pray for lack of knowledge, but at the same time, you can't pray the game away. You can teach them self-control, and you can get them to understand that we're all born sinners. So if you want to latch on that that's how I am, an alcoholic is born alcoholic. He don't know you're alcoholic until you start drinking. But because Romans 6 says that that death, that when we died with Christ, sin died. And when we rose with Christ, we rose apart from sin. So you don't need AA to stop being an alcoholic.
Okay.
But the problem with the wellness part of it is we won't sit down and realize that you can't give people a false parachute at salvation. You can't come in here and say, try Jesus. Your house is bad, try Jesus. Your finances are bad, try Jesus. Because what do you do when you join and you dedicate your life into all of your stuff? I always want someone to say how I want to say it. And all your stuff go wrong.
Okay.
Now we got this false parachute. Y'all promised me this stuff is gonna get better, and I'm trying to watch my time. But
okay, so we don't read. I know we don't read our Bible. If that's what we believe, I know we don't read our Bible because that just goes against John 16:33.
Say it. Please quote it. Say it.
So he's saying is
Say it.
that he has come. First of all, he says there will be trials and tribulations, but take heart, for I have overcome.
You're hired. You don't even know what you're hired for. What you're hired.
So
let me ask you this last question. Yeah, you're hired. You don't even know what you're hired for, but you're hired. I want you to give us these 3 tips to tell us how to manage stress.
All right, 3 things that you can do to manage stress right now. 1, take a deep breath. Most of us don't even, when I say this every time, most people don't even realize they were not breathing until I told them to take a deep breath. So I'm just telling you to take a deep breath.
I was holding my breath right now.
Let that go. All right. 2, I want you to sit down and write down your actual values. Most people don't even know what they value. So that if you stand for nothing, you fall for anything. And if you don't know what you value,
playing this girl.
If you don't know what you value, then you're gonna be messed up all around. So I'm gonna need you to write down your top 5 values. That's what I'm gonna do. Once you write down your top 5 values, I'm gonna give you 3 questions to ask yourself. This is gonna help alleviate your stress. Seriously. I want you to ask yourself, how do your values align with your life, with your decisions, and the company you keep? And if you think about those 3 things, you will eliminate a lot of your stress. Because most of us don't realize there's a misalignment. That's where that gut reaction is going, ooh, I don't know why I feel this way about this person, but that's the spirit in you telling you, hey, don't move forward. Don't go past go. Don't collect $200. And that's because there's a misalignment. So I'm going to need you to know what you value. Yeah. And I want you to breathe. And then I want you to figure out how your values align with your lifestyle, who you say you are, and the decisions that you make. And if there's a misalignment there, you have time for correction. We each have 365 days a year, as long as we're good. You have 52 opportunities every Sunday, 52 Mondays, 52 Tuesdays. You have 52 weeks to get it right. So tomorrow is one of your Fridays. Come on. So I need you to do this exercise in action. And you're going to lighten your load for your tomorrow. You're going to do some walking. You're going to get out of some nature. You're going to move your body. But I'm going to tell you one thing. This is one thing I'm going to give y'all. This is my freebie. Come on. Okay. My freebie is, I call this my self-care power. And this is your spiritual wellness, your creative wellness, and your physical wellness. Take 20 minutes each day to focus on one of those 3 areas. And you will see your life changing. You will have fulfillment. You will have greater joy. You'll have personal satisfaction. Girl,
tell these people how they can reach you and how they can find you and what you got coming up.
Listen, you're going to find me on LinkedIn. You're going to find me on Facebook. It is CHEYATHOUSAND. And we have the Small Biz Wellness Summit coming up on October 26th. And we are not coming to play. We got some heavy hitters in the building talking. We got the director of JSEB, the Equal Business Opportunity, Gregory Grant. He's helping us out, coming through. Okay. They're actually one of the sponsors of the event. The YMCA is one of our sponsors.
Y'all don't understand how big that is. When she said the director of JSEB, if you have a small and emerging business, you need to be in the place so he can tell you how to make money from the city of Jacksonville.
And not just make money. We're talking about why wellness needs to be a part of your business strategy. Because if you can't live and make a business if you ain't taking care of yourself, you will die. Let's be very clear.
We about to go up against a commercial break, and then I'm going to do something. I'm going to let the Empress come in and tell us what she got going on, and then we're going to talk about a little bit of events because I'm all over the place. Y'all know it's the start of event season, and me and Cheya about to turn up on this Impact Moment. Because she don't even realize what she hired for, but I'm about to tell her during the break. Yeah, she got a new job. She don't even realize it. So
let's go. What I got hired for?
Here is what Kingdom Builders is.
Okay.
Kingdom Builders literally. Blue Cross.
Okay.
We got a lot of other people.
Welcome back to the Impact Radio
listen,
Show, presented by the Florida.
She's going through her job if you're doing, doing the
Lord.
break, but we're gonna get it back in. Empress, where you at?
I'm gonna put it back on stage.
Where you?
Hey.
I'm right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
How are you?
I am living the dream.
I bet you know what, Sean. You always with that living the dream stuff. Anyway, we ain't gonna do this. I don't need you to be humble today. You just got put on the board of directors or something. What did you just get put on the board of directors of with the mayor?
Oh, I got appointed to the mayor's board for television, film, and commercial.
We ain't playing. We are not playing. We are not playing. We know her. We know her. We know her. Listen. What else you got? Oh, Sean, you know this impact moment is coming out towards you. But see, what else you got going up? What else you got going
The
up?
Honey Dripper Lady.
The Honey Dripper Lady.
Yeah, so right now, May 25th, I got the industry night out. 3 industries under one roof. We moved it from the Ritz Theater to the Ramada Wyndham on Bay Meadows. So it's no longer at the Ritz Theater. It'll actually be at the Ramada Inn. Yes. We have our appearances by Karen Knotts. If you guys are older like me, her dad was Don Knotts of Three's Company and the Andy Griffith Show. And I also have my good friend Xavier Paul. He's the voice of Optimus Prime, Transformers. So he'll be signing autographs.
I need an autograph time. Why haven't you got me my autograph?
But you're going to go to the industry night out.
You're right. I'm still need my autograph.
Yeah. If you want to go to industry night, CJ and Vanessa got 2 tickets to give away. If they don't,
doggone right you do, because you get stuff when you listen to the Impact Show.
Right. Then I also have the Honey Dripper Lady. We start filming June 1st. The Honey Dripper Lady right here in Jacksonville. I have Miss Davina McFadden going to be a part of it, and some other celebrities coming from Hollywood. So this is a SAG signatory film. You know, when I do it right, it's Powerful Productions. It got to have the power of the Lord in it. So guess what? We're going straight to the top.
Yes, Lord. Listen, man, when I tell you, I be so proud of this lady. Every time I see her on Instagram, like I be beaming and be talking trash. When she took a chance out to put your boy in the Hall of Fame, because it's because of my big sis that every time you say my name, you got to say Hall of Fame. You can't do that. You can't say that. I'm Prime. I got a yellow jacket in Sean's Hall of Fame. My name is Prime. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. But hey, your African gentleman is all over the place as well. We will be at Emancipation Day. Right after the Pastor's Appreciation from Greater Bethany, we are going to be at JWJ. Shout out to Liz. She has pretty much approved you to pull up every time something black going on. Thank you, Liz. So we will be out there at Emancipation Day on the 19th at James Weldon Johnson Park from 4 to 9. The Afrofuturism Fashion Show is coming up at WJCT June 15th. I am one of the designers that is going to be. I am one of 9 designers, and boy, we have been crunching the clock and the time because I got some stuff coming over from Senegal. Just got some stuff in from Sierra Leone. I cannot wait. It's a full summer for your boy because we're going back up to Owen Tunji to do a King's Fashion Show, King Days Fashion Show, 4th of July weekend. It's literally a waiting list to get me for Juneteenth. I'm charging y'all next year. It's so much Juneteenth stuff going on that they're trying to get me to come out to, and being busy is a great problem. And the Doing Talk Queen over here has a lot of workshops and stuff coming up.
In the summertime.
I
just want to plug the business summit one more time. Can you remind us? That's in October, so you got time to get your coins together.
Let's get it.
Saturday, October the 26th. There you go.
Let's go.
Hey,
come on through, guys.
And Liddy, and what time that we got there? Because boy, I've been itching to get into this
5
dog.
minutes. You got
Let me tell you something. So let me tell you a little secret about my little secret.
Let's go.
He's single now.
Okay.
But I'm gonna tell you why that's relevant.
Okay.
Because see, you can sometimes be attached to people. It's the reason why the Lord say that you got to get the leaven out. Okay, because if you don't get the leaven out, it'll make the whole loaf, spoil. Right. So like if you don't correct BS,
Mm-hmm.
everybody else is going to be like, oh, the BS is okay.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing. Like, you know, a lot of times you got to find it's the people that you. It's not the people that you want, you know, that are already attached to you that cause you to fail. It's the people that you won't unattach yourself.
That's it.
And the crazy part about it is what a lot of people don't understand is that when you condone BS, it's a judgment on you. So I got a question I gotta ask you. If you can't have unchecked authority in any other system
Why is it
on earth, why is it in the church we have the most unchecked authority in the church?
Because it's a lot of people in the church who don't read their Bible. And so they be like, oh, but God is love. God is around. So I don't know if you know, but he was out here giving direction to David to kill him. Kill him all. And then David's like, yo, but Lord, I want to go to the temple to you. And he's like, no, too much blood.
But the most misquoted scripture in the Bible, Matthew 7:1. Like, alpha step out of line. You can't be coming out there wearing other people's colors and doing other people's scroll. They're like, oh no, cuz you ain't one of us. When people in the Delta step out of line, they wear wrong colors. Oh no.
You can't do it.
You can't do it no more. But what is it in the church? It's the only doggone time people go out there and hold me out this still. We still won't.
Because everybody's saying love. Because God is so loving.
But at what? But even the book says that.
It was right.
It says that open rebuke is better than secret love.
That's it.
Because here's the thing about gatekeepers. Here's the funny part about gatekeepers.
Back to gatekeepers. Okay.
Like let's talk about gatekeepers.
Okay.
Here is the woman. You know how much time I got? Oh, I gotta do this fast. I gotta do this fast. So here you go. You got Mary. She comes and she washes the feet of Jesus. And she is crying at the feet of Jesus. She has an alabaster box, and in this alabaster box, there is oil. And she is literally coming and she's getting ready to wash the feet of Jesus. The most purest intent that you can have. And Jesus looked at this woman and says that, hey, those who sin much, serve much. How much? Oh, I'm making good time. So look here. This woman saw her brother raised from the dead, was possessed by 7 demons, and was delivered. So she had a reason.
She had lots of reasons.
So here's the thing. Judas comes along and looks at her offering and goes, you know, this could have been a fundraiser.
Yeah. And what was his answer? What was Jesus' answer?
Leave her alone. But here's the crazy part. Judas is sitting up here trying to evaluate the gift of this pure in heart woman, and he was a thief. Yeah. You the treasury box holder.
And not just a thief, he was a thief and a betrayer. I'm just saying. But
this is the person that is evaluating the gift that is coming to the feet of Jesus.
That was the first social media.
But guess what? A lot of people, because what did God say about when you try to praise God for clout? You a Pharisee and a hypocrite, you not? If you have these long drawn out prayers, if you glory to God, what you hollering at?
And if you telling everybody you fasting, that would be your only reward.
Because everybody already patting you on the back. You don't need no glory to God because you're already being glorified. But the thing about it is that we'll sit right here and we'll watch people live complete opposite lives.
See, I'm not gonna say will. They will.
No, because here's the thing. Here's the thing that I learned, and this is why I say we gotta get back to getting unchecked authority in church. Because here's the funny part.
Because I'm gonna check some folks.
Oh, I'm up against my time, but I'm in with this. The first people who experience church discipline, they're dead. Y'all sold that land and y'all lied to people. And the first thing he said, when it was yours, you could have did anything with it, but you had to bring it to me and lie. This has been the impactful moment brought to you by Reverend J Frederick.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Nene. My baby birthday is more on May Day. Okay? Happy birthday, Nene. May 20th, 2008 was the doggone first time I became a father. That is my big money. That I love my baby. That girl has seen her daddy at her lowest and at her biggest. And I know that these birthdays are hard because, you know, her mom is in heaven, but we try our best to love her enough for an entire community. Nene, I just want to wish you a happy birthday, happy 16th, sweet 16th birthday. And we's about to party African gentleman style, baby. Yes.
Thank you for tuning in to the Impact Radio Show. Thank you to the writers and producers. Thank you to Cheya Thousand for being here.
Oh, y'all need to hang out on the line because I'm gonna finish my impact moment.
And we now return you to your regularly scheduled gospel music.
Oh, hold on, we still live.
Wait, okay.
This is the extended version. This might be impact after dark up here.
No, it ain't. Not after
Definitely not.
Listen,
We done?
so listen. Now we live. We gonna finish this impact for a moment.
YouTube right now.
Okay. Yep. So y'all about to find out what improv going is. Podcast. So here is the thing. So here's the thing.
Okay.
The thief
Okay.
is judging the giver.
Yes.
The thief
Yeah.
is judging the giver.
Oh.
I always find it funny that whenever we look at the Beatitudes, this is Jesus coming out part.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing that he addresses is character.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that the first thing that Jesus says to Israel is love your neighbor? You know why? Come on, you read your book. I know you know why. I'm asking you.
You tell me why.
They don't like none of their neighbors.
Nobody does.
No, you don't get it. Nobody likes Israel.
Yeah.
And Israel don't like none of his neighbors. That sounds like today. So nobody likes Israel, but look from a God standpoint. From a God standpoint, how many people really like people of God?
Nobody.
Because last time I checked, we was salt and light, right?
Mm-hmm.
And whenever you shine light in the darkness, what usually happens to the darkness get exposed, right? So how
People like being exposed.
say that again?
People don't like.
See, I've been praying for people to get exposed,
I'm exposed.
and they've literally been exposed.
That's literally my
I'm
gift.
talking about outfits coming off and everything.
My gift is revelation. My gift is a revealer. I walk into environments and I reveal things. I am like, my name actually means light. I am literally like,
So
I do blindfold dinners and I tell people I guide you through the experience and my name is actually
we're gonna
light.
talk about that because you can't blindfold me. You know,
That's
we're
okay.
gonna walk by faith, Yeah, I understand. But listen, but Sean, here's the thing that makes me laugh. Okay, Empress. Here's the thing. Like this is the instinct. We don't do this all the time, so I gotta have fun with this for a little bit while she's backing up. It amazes me that when we look at the Beatitudes, right? We look at the Beatitudes. He says, blessed are the meek.
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't start boisterous.
Mm-hmm.
Blessed are the humble.
Mm-hmm.
Blessed are those, who are poor in spirit, for they be uplifted.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get to this weird one where it's like, blessed are those who are pure in heart, which usually means blessed are those who have integrity. Why would you think that Jesus would, out of all of, because you would think that because you're humble, you would be pure.
No.
You would think that because you're meek. Why do you think that purity got to even go in there with meek?
Because I think he knew we would misconstrue it. And we would take appearance of humility to mean someone had a good heart or was integrous. He understood that we would misconstrue it. So he had to make it clear. So he said pure in heart, and then he also said this piece, because he needed us to be very clear that these two don't always are the same thing. So he had to make clear distinction between that. He knew we would misconstrue it.
So let me answer this question. Why is it that when the Bible tells us that we got to make ourselves a pure and suitable sacrifice, we don't sometimes understand that what are we making ourselves pure for? To be a sacrifice.
Yeah.
But then we start crying and hollering about trials and tribulations.
When we go through them, always.
Not realizing that the more that the purer you are, the more trials and tribulations you into, because you're being made pure to be a sacrifice.
Can I tell you one of my favorites?
Oh, please.
One of my favorites is everybody wants a Boaz, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a Boaz means
It's about to be a lit after dark meeting. Come on.
Come on, now. Come on. I'm ready for this one. Come on.
Listen, everybody praying for a Boaz.
You got to listen. You got to listen, girl.
No, I'm ready because I know. Go ahead. Come on.
I'm praying for a Boaz. You know why I'm not praying for a Boaz? Because Boaz was a redeemer.
Come on.
Which means since he was a redeemer, you had to go through something to be redeemed from.
Come on.
Do you know who Boaz's mama was? Because she don't get no life.
You don't.
She don't get no life. I need more preachers to preach about Boaz's mama. Rahab. Who was Rahab? Rahab was a whole prostitute. So
Right.
Hold on. No. You're not gonna do that. She's the prostitute. No. She's not a whole prostitute.
She's the
prostitute.
who was redeemed because of what made her get redeemed? And Jesus' lineage.
Because she helped out the spies. But here's the part that I love that you brought that up. Here's what I love the fact that you brought that up. Okay? It's one thing when I am David.
Mm-hmm.
It's one thing, okay, when I am Moses.
Mm-hmm.
You got to still call me Ray of the harlot, even in all of the genealogies, because some people got to understand that I don't care what the hiccup is, you still got a way to come through.
Listen, and not just come through. Half the world is praying for your son to come into their life so they can get a husband like that. But understand what is attached to that. You gotta be redeemed. You gotta have a mama that can been through something.
Now you playing too much. Now you playing too much. You wanna know why you playing too much? Since you gonna be in the vein, I'm gonna give you about 5 more minutes. Since you wanna be in the vein, how the hell you want a boaz, but you don't want to be obedient? Do you know how obedient Ruth had to be? First off, this ain't Ruth's mama. This is her mama-in-law.
And it's barely not because her husband dead.
She had no attachment. Her sister-in-law said. So you decided to hang out with a mother-in-law that you had.
Oh wait, but it goes back to the attitude. Why did she do that? Why did she do that?
It's pure heart.
But
Because she was pure heart. Here's the thing. She had integrity.
Okay.
For the pure heart.
But we got to see integrity for folks that
For the people that want to say
you got to say integrity. She had
integrity.
integrity.
Not an
This woman
integrity.
was by
She had
herself.
integrity.
And she had the integrity enough to stay with
This
her.
is Sean. This is Sean. It was a famine going on.
Family, whole family.
So you trying to take care of somebody that you have no allegiance to anymore. You have no inheritance. You are out here by yourself. And Ruth.
And what did she say though? Can we talk about what she said? I will go where you will go. Your people will be my people. Your God will be my God.
We're in the middle of a famine.
Yeah.
You talking about faith in the family? We're in a famine. This girl does not speak the language. She is not from the area. She does not look like everybody else. She is this color black in a place where there's nothing but olive Jews. She's ebony black in a place, again, I'll say there's nothing but olive Jews. And she goes over there, and guess what? She gave older woman advice. She didn't tell you to go out there and dress like dress like.
But wait, that's Bible too? Ain't that Titus 2 woman?
But these grandmamas are 40 now.
It don't matter.
They grandma.
No, it don't matter. You know why it don't matter? Because they still
Geechee.
they still got to read their word. Because if they reading their word, no matter what age they are, they're gonna understand they need to pour into the younger women in the Bible.
No, but they don't want to get that's the problem.
Read
They
their
don't
word.
want to get poured into. They think all of the older women are old fashioned.
But the older women think the young women are fast and they don't want to talk to them anyway. So there is no correction across the board.
So I'm glad we brought this around the corner. This is what faith under construction does, because we're talking about it. I'm about to give you energy. This is what faith under construction does. You can't sit up here and have discernment that girl fans, but you can't have discernment that girl is also being molested.
That part.
Your discernment gotta work both ways.
Because that's not discernment.
Yes, it is.
No,
That's common sense.
No, people judge
No.
I gotta go, guys. I gotta go. I said I gotta go. Keep going.
Okay, I know you gotta go. We love you, sis. We love you. We
All
know.
right, love you too.
But for the rest of y'all on the line, I'm gonna say it again. You cannot sit up here and have discernment that this
I
man.
think you calling it discernment, but that ain't what it is.
No. See, here's what discernment is. It's literally you looking at something and you're looking at it based on from a God perspective. God will show you something.
And that's what she's saying there.
Yeah.
The old lady can't call it discernment if she doesn't see both sides.
If you don't see it from God, you have to.
My thing is this: that we gotta stop once we find out this girl is being molested, making her pay for somebody else's sins.
Listen, there's a couple of things in there.
It is. It's a lot.
A couple of things in there. Because the people gotta want to be involved and intervene in that situation, and don't nobody want to do that because everybody want to mind their business instead of interjecting and saying, "Let's help this child."
But how in the world are we supposed to be a community?
Again, nobody.
So you trying to tell me the only day that you want to knock on my door is when you borrow my ketchup, but you don't want to knock on my door when you need a word? Because even Jesus said, y'all came for the fish fry.
Yeah.
He literally walked on water to get away. He literally walked on water to get away from these people who came to leash off him.
Yes.
And rebuked them before he did it. Y'all came for the fish fry. Y'all did not come
To be poured into.
Because some of y'all out here getting donated food and stealing the leftovers.
There you go.
Because you sit up here, you got Judas. Yep. Okay. Because how is it that you got the son of perdition versus people trying to get to God?
Okay.
Judas is the church though.
Yeah.
That's the finance committee.
Yeah.
Judas thought he was the assistant pastor.
Listen.
He had the money. He was the one that set up there ready for the Lord's Supper.
Listen.
But he still.
Listen.
You looking at this girl who's got a pure heart. She is at the feet of Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
She is come because she realized that she will not have him any longer. And the person that tells her that her offering should have been a fundraiser.
Because the takers will always take.
The takers will always
Their
take.
only lens is taking, which is why boundaries, and this is why Jesus had boundaries, and which is why we need to execute boundaries. This is why the entire world
boundaries.
Jesus
Again, say it in the camera when you say it.
Jesus had boundaries. Boundaries is how the earth was created. The water doesn't move. Can we talk about why the ocean is still where it's at?
Hold on a minute.
Hold on a
minute, Bob Scholar.
No,
I can tell you read your Bible. I can tell you read your Bible.
But I'm also,
Oh, that's too late. That's too late, Christianity. You can't be around here hopping around with all the knowledge. The problem is, you got a lot of people that's hopping on that other leg. They got all the spirituality and won't read no words.
But what spirit is it?
I like her. I like her. But we're gonna close out on this point because this is the part that I got that make me like.
Let's see.
This part that make me like.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge y'all again for the rent.
No, she about to be a partner. So here you got Jesus on the Sermon on the Mount. Okay, we talk. If the people that read the Bible don't realize that this is a sermon, that goes on 3 chapters. 5, 6, and 7. 7 is like the zenith of it. Right? So he says that in order for you to be a judge as a good tree, you got to bear good fruit.
Yes.
Right? Yes. But then he also sits up there, and when we fast forward all the way to verse 23, he starts talking about people who display gifts, not fruits.
No.
Gifts. You know, the people who were speaking tongues and they cut you out of the church. The people who will heal you and then talk about your rent being paid.
That was him making another clear distinction. Your gifts and your fruits are not the same. That was just another clear distinction.
So here's the funny part. Why is it that you have people that try to lead with the spiritual resume that don't exist? Have I not done many wonderful works? I ain't give you permission to do that. Have I not spoken in your name? Who told you to do that? Because remember the 7 sons of Sceva? Jesus, I know. Paul, I know. You ain't got no power and authority. Who the heck are you? And beat them right on out of their clothes. So you literally sit up here in a place where you have, first off, we're supposed to be introducing people to Jesus before we ever introduce them to our pastor.
That part.
Come on.
Okay.
And your pastor does not have a direct line to Jesus. Just so we're clear. So that's why you have to introduce them to Jesus before you introduce them to your pastor. Because if your pastor is not doing what he's supposed to be doing to begin with,
who's to say that?
Exactly.
Who was ever introduced?
That's what I'm saying. He may not have anything, so now you done chose to introduce the person to the pastor first, and the pastor's the manipulator, and he's working.
We about to see.
He's not working.
This is the birth of the Kingdom Builders podcast right here. Because now we about to talk about what Kingdom Builders really got birthed out of.
DJ, 1 minute.
1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. There ain't no way in the world that we read the Bible and look at today's church and think we're doing it right.
No.
We can't.
But it's also about what church you go to.
No.
It is. The reason
Here's why I say that.
Okay,
Here's my pushback. Because if you're the church, and if I'm the church, and if even we don't necessarily agree denominationally, if we can't at least agree on Jesus.
No, okay, we can agree on Jesus, but this is my thing though. This is why I say it depends on what church you go to. Because there are still some churches out here that are preaching Bible.
That is true.
We're at
one. So yeah, I'm where I'm at.
This is why it's different. It depends on what church you go to. Because if your church is preaching Bible, then usually you're gonna see a difference.
But if they ain't preaching Bible, what are they preaching then, Cheya? Please say it out loud. That's it.
They speaking with themselves. That's opinion. Because how many times I've seen it where I've seen pastors preaching, they ain't open their Bible.
She said,
they didn't even reference.
Y'all can't even accuse me.
I'm just saying,
y'all can't even accuse me this time. Bye, y'all. Y'all can't even accuse me.
I don't know what I said, but I said what I said.
Because they ain't preaching themselves. They ain't preaching the Bible. They preaching themselves. And y'all know what I tell you. I never tell you what CJ say. I'm always tell you what the book say because I can be wrong.
We all wrong. We all
crazy. So
y'all. This was fun. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this. You heard a lot, and y'all never heard me
playing nice. Stop playing nice.
So I hope y'all enjoy, and y'all gonna get this Jesus whether you like it or you don't. Okay.